Pandarian and Salem on each side of the monitor. So, hey, I'm excited to see it. It looks like both teams are ready. It looks like we're all ready. And we finally have ourselves winners finals.
Yeah. So I love this. Oh, we're seeing the Shulk come out from Salem, who I haven't seen play like the same character in any set.
No, absolutely not. But every character that he has, almost every character that he consistently uses, is really, really good. Like consistently top tier.
The top tiers, but also kind of like the fun characters as well. I do like the Squirtle pick though. Squirtle versus I don't know the actual matchup, but Squirtle versus you know, Salem's character will I think do really well.
Already starting up pretty even. Wizzy already getting sauced up a little bit by the Squirtle. Going really, really deep, trying to go for the capes. That's just Wizzy in general. Super, super aggressive at almost all times. And if he catches you off stage, he's gonna do what he can to sauce you up. Mr. E going down early.
Yeah, he's gonna rinse and repeat that as well. We've been seeing him do that all of this tournament so far. Just quick, throw him off stage, go for the cape, try to follow up after that. He's gonna just get him with a quick Shoryu out of there. On the left side of the stage, Mr. E kind of getting sauced a little bit.
Ooh. Yeah,
on the right side, we saw Pandarian lose his stock, didn't we? Back air there. Quick up air. The switch into Ivy. Try to pick up.
Trying to stack on a little bit was Salem. At this point, Dark Wizzy and Salem is really just trying to extend their lead as they already have Mr. E and Pandarian already kind of midway through their second stocks. Nice kill there from Pandarian. A double there for Pandarian as we got ourselves even stocks again.
Yeah, quick work there. I love the forward smash though, just covering the option for the spot dodge. Does so much damage too.
Not only that, but it's so huge. You saw that F smash almost hit everyone there. Just luckily they shielded, but that's ridiculous.
Big move, big move. All right, back. No, just quick stuff there. And the up smash to get out of the action actually worked out really, really well there for Dark Wizzy. Able to take the stock off of Mr. E. Mr. E with a fresh stock, but his last stock. Okay.
Yeah,
a little back and forth.
Creating stocks on the moment. Pandarian trying to get sauced by Wizzy, it seems, and at this point it's just back to even. But no,
was it an SD?
Salem is actually going to SD.
Yeah.
Ugh, unfortunate. And nice save.
That was a great save. I love it.
Amazing save.
Yeah.
I don't think it was really adverted. I don't know if I saw Wizzy like drop down there on purpose, but if it was, that was just amazing in general. Down to last stocks for both Mr. E and Pandarian, Dark Wizzy and Salem. Again, still holding on strong.
I love Shulk in doubles, man. Shulk is one of those characters that is really the essence of a stock tank if you need to be in doubles. Being able to go into that shield Minato, but also because of those big hitboxes, you can create a lot of opportunities for big damage.
Coming down to the wire here in Pandarian. At around last hit here. Still separating her. I like sort of the respect that Salem and Wizzy is giving them. Just kind of spacing out, waiting for some attacks, trying to punish accordingly. Oh!
A little bit of a regrab there, but going past the ledge. Oh, so high.
Ooh. And knowing that he can use that sword to go so deep, of course he's going to use it to his advantage. Now Mr. E, the last man remaining for his team.
Yeah.
108.
Ooh, but the smash art did not work out there for him. Still cornered though. That smash art is back. That smash art will take you out if you get touched.
Mr. E is going to have to make quite the comeback here. Again, 114, gonna dip real low there.
Yeah.
Shield Minato, not exactly the damage that Salem wants.
At 0%.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes for it once again right after that. I love it.
Yeah, that'll just work out. This is best of 5, by the way, so we're done with that best of 3 format. So we could see, you know, there's a lot of space for a comeback here.
In the long run, yeah. Yeah, I really like the movement we saw from MBG. Their kind of synergy around there, kind of playing around each other.
Yeah, rightfully so. I mean, I think we've seen Wizzy and Salem team before. They definitely do have that synergy. They definitely do have that history. Now, Pandarian, I haven't personally seen it. Maybe they have. Maybe they haven't. I'm Okay, so they're going to go for the same. It seems interesting again to see Salem stick to the Shulk. And now here we go, game 2.
Yeah, I want to see kind of what adaptation we have here, getting into it on Lilat. Maybe closing the space a little bit. You know, if you're able to throw out a lot of multi-hits like Luciana's Nair or maybe some of the back airs from Squirtle, you could have an opportunity to apply a lot of pressure on the Shulk. But I don't know, man. I do love how, like, from all these characters we've seen from Salem, Wizzy's just been perfectly syncing up with it.
Yeah, I mean, Wizzy has a lot of experience with a lot of players, with a lot of characters in doubles, so he kind of is just accustomed to a lot of matchups, a lot of duos, and especially with Salem's kind of aggressive mindset, aggressive play style, he can really just kind of sit back and wait for setups. So at this point, Wizzy's doing a good job taking on these one-on-ones, and look at that, the setup.
Presence of mind, reactive. I talked about this earlier when we saw Light and Wizzy teaming together. Having a very reactive playstyle can be great in doubles and ultimate. Another just raw forward smash. He's just doing that, knowing that he was in shield Monado. It's kind of a safe option for him to go to. Just keep your opponents cornered.
Yeah, it's going to come down to these millisecond reactions, and I mean, hey, the fact that they're already in winners finals here, it kind of is a testament to the fact that they really do have that good mindset heading into this one. Good reactions. You see here, Wizzy again quickly getting set up by Salem. It's not gonna lead into much. Actually, is going to kill him. Salem still holding on strong. Mr. E hasn't taken too much damage.
Some really great plays we're seeing here from Pandarian, though. You saw that, the quick forward smash, big hitbox, and then the reverse up B to kind of send his opponent out of there. So we're a little bit of a swing, I would say, for blue team right now, if they can hold this momentum as much as they can. You saw stock there, but stock the other way as well.
Yeah, quick trades.
I want to see how much
one-on-ones, that's what you want.
I want to see how long Charizard is able to survive here. Pandarian can hold this down. Actually, I think he crossed up his shield with up smash in that corner. Still living though.
Pandarian.
Yeah.
Still sticking out. Wizzy's going real deep. He runs out of jumps. He's going to go back down to reset it. Maybe try to sauce up E some more. Okay, shield breaker and an F smash coming in. Okay, and it works, and he still gets the up B.
Oh, that was crazy. That was wild, man. That was a wild ride.
Oh, Wizzy trying to make it back. Oh, he gets the air dodge. But Salem is still punishing him, still getting that damage in. I mean, Salem punishing his own teammate? Hate to see it.
I love the balance that we're seeing here, though. We have a true, like, chaotic player like Salem. He's playing so chaotically and haphazardly, while you're seeing a more, like, more pinpoint accurate Wizzy. So it's just fun to watch. Kind of, you know, it can play at the heartstrings of your opponents. He's like, what am I gonna expect here?
Okay, now it's coming down to the wire. Almost everyone down to their last stocks. Mr. E acting as an anchor right now. Ooh, trying to get that up B. Trying to get Wizzy, knowing that he's a very light character, knowing that he's at 103. Great awareness to just try to get him off, but it doesn't work out. Gonna have to share stocks as Pandarian comes back to 1.
Mr. E playing a lot safer now, and very smart to do so.
Yeah, he's on, I mean, he just got the shared stock. He's at over 100.
That was a good pickup. Mr. E here, pressure. And I do like that. He didn't continue the pressure. He kind of just waited to see what Wizzy would do.
Wizrobe.
I'm sorry. I've commentated so much of Wizrobe before. It just gets in my head.
Ooh.
Big swing, man.
Yeah, but Pandarian definitely with a huge chance here. Has that Ivysaur on deck.
Oh, I love
Charizard
that.
waiting. Oh, great.
Hey,
that's just classic. Just go for the grab, and then with Mario, at least just run up F smash. It works out in their favor, and that's another one for him. That's 2-0.
You really singed that flower, man. And this is they're up these 2 games. They have the opportunity to just take this one out. You know, much closer game this time.
No, absolutely. Much, much closer. I mean, we saw a huge potential there for a big 1-on-2 for Pandarian. And heading into Game 3, didn't exactly see what stage we were going on, but I think Lilat was a very interesting...
No, it's a Lilat. It's back to Lilat.
It's back to Lilat. I think Lilat was a very interesting choice, to say the least. It's good. It's good for either team, but recoveries are going to be very, very tough.
Yeah, so no 2-0 in favor of Dark Wizzy and Salem. I see right now Pandarian doing pretty well at cornering Dark Wizzy, but Dark Wizzy actually really, really smart. I want to note this, excuse me, that he gets back into the center of the stage before he gets back into action. Really good at creating a way to get out of disadvantage.
Exactly, and we were talking about how cautious he was being and how he really is just a really good team player. Unfortunately, he's not going to make it out. Great by Pandarian, extending him off stage, but other than that, Wizzy, any opportunity that he can to get back, he'll do it. He just wants to kind of capitalize on setups from Salem.
Yeah, and that last situation, I do really actually think that had to do with Lilat, besides being a little bit less accessible to some recoveries. Let's go with that. The pressure. Okay, I love this in the corner, but actually great defense from Pandarian. Able to keep that in his favor.
Yeah.
Forward air, though. You got to watch out for that smash art, man. The shulk.
Yeah, interesting a little bit earlier from Wizzy. He had to come down and kind of kill his teammate, tried to get that trade at least for stocks. Didn't work out, and now almost everyone down to 2 again, except for Mr. E. Mr. E, surprisingly, with a lot of really good survivability.
Another great stock with that Ivysaur versus Dark Wizzy.
Pandarian is just going wild off stage, and I mean, his favorite character out of the 3 is Ivysaur, and it's apparent.
Yeah. Oh, I have a strong belief that the younger you are as a player, the more you like Ivysaur.
Really?
That's the pattern that I've seen.
Huh. I like it.
I think it's genetic.
Okay, I get it. I like it. I mean, I kind of do gravitate towards Ivysaur. You know, me being kind of...
What a jit.
Being kind of a young lad.
All right, Mr. E actually... I liked that. He was kind of pressuring out Dark Wizzy in order to kind of let his teammate sauce up his opponent for a second. But now... Oh, that's crazy, man. Just runs in there with those raw forward smashes. However, there's a big lead for blue team this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we already saw Wizzy dropping all the way down to 3 stocks. Had to take one from Salem, and it's 4-2. It's quite the setup here for Mr. Ian Pandarian to steal one back. Let's see if they can actually do so. Wizzy setting up for the F smash. Mr. E trying to extend that hit. Gonna go for the F-throw setups. Ping pong time as we get Mr. Ian Pandarian knocking Wizzy back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Hate to see it. That's the 3rd time that Wizzy couldn't make it back onto stage. That was a really good idea from him, knocking the Charizard back towards center stage below the Lilac Cruise. But otherwise, we're going to be having Mr. Ian Pandarian get one on the board.
Yeah, there we go. So now I'm expecting a much wider stage. Yeah, that was a situation. Actually, I think about this last night. You know, when sometimes you jump off stage and you whiff an attack. A lot of times I think people do that. They whiff it because they're covering a specific location. And it wasn't really a bad play. So in that situation, the run-off forward air, I think actually was the optimal play. Although we got back here and then he died, Dark Wizzy was not able to recover. And I think that's why he spaced it where he did. Because if he was recovering at that specific height, he would have connected, he would have won.
Yeah, it's weird because you have to kind of judge a lot of aspects, a lot of aspects in dubs, especially when you're trying to judge out not only 2 players, but you also have to judge where they're going to hit, where they're going to land, what projectiles are potentially coming at you. Not exactly important in this sort of matchup, but that's sort of an example to how chaotic doubles can be.
Yeah, super chaotic. We're getting into game 4 here. Very even right now. The right side. Wizzy is again getting ledge trapped from Pandarian. As long as that keeps happening, I think it's going to be in the favor of blue team. Now it's an up hold. Yep, the other way.
Wizzy's taking these one-on-ones against Pandarian now, and I mean, we've seen this go more to the side of Pandarian, but now Wizzy's kind of getting the hang of it. Going deep against Pandarian again, but I would like to see Wizzy more in a one-on-one against Mr. E rather than the latter. We already see Salem taking out Pandarian.
My eyes have not been on Mr. E as much in this set. However, I think he played really well as support last game. Swinging when he needed to swing, knowing where he needed to be. His positioning was great. It really spoke for his mileage when it comes to a competitive player.
Now I'm kind of realizing why Shulk was a really good pick here. We see Salem, I wouldn't say abusing, but utilizing those wide swinging moves, those wide ranging moves, just as a get off me. I mean, just to kind of separate it into one-on-ones, as it seems like that's what Dark Wizzy and Salem really wants. They don't want to go into very chaotic 2-on-2s or maybe even a potential 2-on-1. They really just want to split the stage in half and just go for those one-on-one battles.
Which is smart too because of the size of those swings, like you were talking about. You know, swing through your opponent's shield and then hit the person behind them. That's crazy. That's wild.
Just the revenge there coming out from Salem, taking down that other side from Pandarian right as Pandarian spikes Wizzy, and we're even. It's a 3-3.
Blue team here with a little bit of the juggles, sandwiching Mario. Mario's still sandwiched. It looks like Sam's trying to break it up, but he's not been able to quite efficiently yet.
Ooh.
All right, that's big for Blue.
Another separation here. Wizzy in a one-on-one against E. Oh, Salem coming in and helping, actually knocking Mr. E to the other side. That was pretty good. Again, you can see Dark Wizzy and Salem actively just splitting the stage in half.
Back throw. Great DI.
Whoa.
Mr. E still living. Yeah, I love that recovery high and start swinging. Sometimes throwing out a move right out of your jump from ledge can be very, very optimal. Maybe a neutral air edge as well. We saw that from Mr. E. Trying to get... he's actually just ran away from Wizzy there. Wizzy was trying to get him on the chase down. And again, Wizzy kind of got sandwiched there. But it looks like Pandarian's opting for cornering and now jumping back in action to help out his teammate.
With a smash Monado and an up tilt, Wizzy not dying off of that is pretty good on them. A little bit of a sour spot, and we are almost literally even, as we have 2 players at 0 and 2 players at around 90 to 80.
You're going to want to focus on Wizzy if you're blue team here. Try to take out his stock as quick as possible.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to be racking on too much damage, especially if you are Mr. E, who's sitting pretty.
And
so
it's
see
the same
Mr. E
thing.
protecting his teammate there,
Yeah, it's the same thing with the other side. Dark Wizzy and Salem just aiming for Mr. E at this point, just trying to get that stock away. Here comes Salem trying to make it back. Pandarian with the spike.
Crazy.
Oh, and a backer coming in. That's going to kill Mr. E and Pandarian with a great sequence at the end to take it to 2-2.
Here we go, game 5, baby. So this is a good winners finals. And Accelerate, I see he's over here. He's a little bit upset that he didn't get to commentate this match. I understand.
This is spicy.
This is spicy.
Okay, so
there were some clutch moments, some clutch gamer plays there. I gotta say that I saw from blue team.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, we saw what was it? It was like a 20 to like 30%. We saw Salem go down. I mean, that was huge. That was huge. All they really had to do was get that single little back air onto Wizzy, especially because he was at over 100, and that was just really simple on them at the end. Really simple, but yet clutch. Here we go. Game 5 of Winners Finals. Ticket to Grand.
And now we're finally seeing the character switch. We got a Link on the field. And this could be a reason. I think it's just Salem wants to win this, you know? But I think he also understands that blue team really adapted to that synergy that red team had going into this game 5. So now they're switching it up.
You actually watched the Link from Salem. Happened in dubs before.
Yeah.
I haven't exactly watched his Link at all. He hasn't gotten to any SmackDowns with that Link. But what exactly is sort of the mindset of him changing?
Well, you got a lot of big hitboxes, big swinging, sweeping hitboxes. You can set up with the bomb, just kind of place it around the field. Your uppy out of shield can be an opponent tool in a lot of situations. And those are the big things. However, blue team just took crazy swings toward their opponents and took those 2 stocks quickly. Wow, living that, surprisingly. But then again, you know, Pandarian has barely been touched this stock. Both of teammates here, right? He's sitting at the 60s or 70s. A really, really great start from blue team.
Yeah, huge start. Now Dark Wizzy and Salem just trying to bring this one back. Ooh, we almost see the shield breaker. And we actually see the shield breaker.
That was
and Salem
crazy.
just drops all the way down.
Those were some good plays. Really, really smart, non-committal, but mix-up heavy plays that blue team did there. And they both respected each other to do it.
Okay, so I mean, this score is 6-3, almost literally. Dark Wizzy and Salem, they have half of Mystery and Pandarian. They have to make a huge comeback now. They just have to stick to a very defensive play style. Oh, no tech.
Yeah.
And Pandarian still drops to 2.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. Anytime you're hit into the corner of the ledge like that, you put it at a horrible angle. If you don't have another jump, you're done.
Pandarian trying to set up a spike here onto Salem.
Look at this. Red
Salem
team, again, was cornered, just like the beginning of this game. And that's where green team doing so well.
And we're almost 3 minutes into this game, and we still haven't seen Salem drop that first stock. Oh, Salem is dropping really, really low here. Same thing with Mr. E. Salem actually gonna get that hit, but Mr. E still makes it back. Both Wizzy and Salem down to their last stocks.
Salem gone.
And that's Salem gone. Still one more to go, and it's a 1-5 scoreline. Mr. E and Pandarian has definitely just kind of buckled down in these past 3 games. Huge reverse 3-0 here. We still have Wizzy surviving, but I don't think we've ever seen a 5-1 comeback.
One would be insane. Yeah, so one of the issues...
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. One of the issues that we saw there, too, that happens with Link is, one, you don't have a lot of really quick and then quick in the back of the action hitboxes, and a lot of times you might suffer is from Link, is you take too much time throwing projectiles, trying to set up from across the side of the stage, and you leave